The black plywood structure, measuring roughly 15 by 12 feet at the back end of Chunox village, is where the attack occurred on Tuesday night. It is located about a mile away from the entrance. The man, who is in police safekeeping after 3 men ambushed him at his home that night and almost rendered him unconscious with a vicious beating, is Julius Foreman, a 26-year-old fisherman by trade who had been out in the village shopping that night. When he arrived home, 3 men speaking only Spanish ambushed him and his common-law wife, Darlene Cabral. They administered a thorough beating on Foreman in the yard and manhandled Cabral upstairs in the house, and when they were done, they shot at Foreman. The shot missed, and Foreman managed to stumble over to his mother's house about 50 feet away, bloodied and badly bruised. Dora Rivero told Love News that she was making supper when she heard the shot that almost killed her son.
I tell my man, I say, "You hear a gunshot?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Where you come from?" I tell him, "I hear it from the back there." I see my son, they come all bloody up, and I tell him, "What happened to you?" He said, "They just come wrap me." He said, "They just wrap me." I tell him, "But the who?" He said, "I don't know the who."
It was 3 men who spoke only Spanish and identified as Mexicans. Only one carried a Mexican identification card, purportedly claiming to be a Mexican police officer. His partners in crime also bore Mexican documentation. 2 of them are in police custody, while villagers of Chunox believe that the third is still roaming the village at night. The trio robbed Foreman of $1,000 he had on him before stealing his blue pickup truck, which has since been impounded by Corozal police. Police say that the men used a white Nissan 4-door car bearing no license plates to commit the crime. That vehicle is also impounded as exhibit.
From the evening, one white car me there about the village, one strange car, because of no fire, I no got no license plate. And the evening, I send my son to fill my tank of gas. And when he come bring my tank of gas, he then said that the vehicle come follow them way, one white car. And he tell the girl, he says that car looks strange. He said that when they must be look for, who they must be look for. And then gone out. When he finished connect up my tank, he gone out in the village, then gone buy and do some shopping. And they say, anyway, where parents go, then see this white car behind me.
Dora Rivero says that the men asked for specific items. In fact, they had been in the village from earlier on Tuesday, stalking her son and inquiring from the villagers where he lived. By the time he reached home that night, they had already entered his home, ransacked the place, and were waiting on him.
And when they come in, the man them done in the house, don't ransack up the house. 1 in the house, 2 of them in the house. We hear afterwards that they said that they made ask where he live. Then they ask for money when they made beat up.
But why would 3 men, believed to be Mexicans, travel in a small car through deplorable road conditions, having to cross 5 huge craters filled with water from end to end and 2 ferry crossings just to commit a random robbery? We asked Foreman's mother.
To know, we don't know that what?
He didn't have any dealings with anyone before
No, he don't have dealings with nobody.
Okay.
He
Because the police have detained some Mexicans.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out why some Mexicans would drive all this way, cross 2 ferries.
That's what we want to know. Huh? How they know for his name, where they look for? Huh? Because he not deal with nobody.
All right.
So he said the Mexican made beat up and I said, where the money? And he tell him he don't got no money.
Did they specify which money?
No. Well, he not tell me. He just tell me that they beat up and I said, where the money there?
Okay. And they fired a shot at him?
Yes.
At him?
Uh-huh.
But they missed.
They missed.
So they tried to kill him?
They may want to kill her.
Can I ask you what your son does for a living?
He not a fisherman.
Okay.
He not a fisherman.
But he never find any kind of money or anything lately where they could have been trying for?
No.
All right.
He don't got no money lately.
Since Foreman was released from the Corozal Town Hospital for injuries he received to his abdomen and face in the attack, Corozal police have been keeping him and his common-law wife, Darlene Cabral, in safety. Meanwhile, the Mexican consulate in Corozal, headed by Honorary Consul Maria Espat, has intervened on behalf of the Mexicans to ensure that their rights are not violated as the police prepare to lay charges against them. Reporting for Love News, I'm Marian Ali.